Howdy folks, my name is Phil Amadon. This is my wife Mary Amadon, and we are the Old Liberty String Band. Our music today comes from a place called Tin Pan Alley. Special thanks to Somerset Community TV for broadcasting our concert. Here we go. From 1926. The same fellow that wrote that song wrote this next one, and I hope you like it. Started some baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove, cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. song that was written in 1908 from Tin Pan Alley, and it's about the harvest moon. And it goes kind of like this. January, June, July, snow time, ain't no time to stay outdoors and smooth. So shine on harvest moon for me and my gal. The night was mighty dark, so you could hardly see. Refuse to shine. Couple sitting underneath the willow tree, for love they pine. Little maid was kind of afraid of darkness, so she said, I think I'll go. Boy began to sigh, looked up in the sky. Thank you very much. Well, every now and then my fiddle says, you know what? It tells me, the fiddle says, she tells me actually, she says, you know what? I sing better than you. Let me sing. I said, okay, you can sing this song then. This is a Hoagy Carmichael tune. My mind. Hoagy Carmichael. Well, you know, the other day, I guess I made my wife kind of jealous. I was thinking about my first girlfriend, and I wonder what was going on with her. And this song kind of answers the question, doesn't it? I wonder who's kissing her now. Wonder who's teaching her how. Wonder who's looking into her eyes, breathing sighs, telling lies. I wonder who's buying the wine for lips that used to be mine. Wonder if she ever tells him of me. I wonder who's kissing her now. Wonder if she ever tells him of me. I wonder who's kissing her now. Oh, that's one of the songs that we like quite a bit. It's over 100 years old, isn't it? Well, George Gershwin was quite a songwriter. And this, I believe, comes from Porgy and Bess. And it's about summertime. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. next song that we play, Let Me Call You Sweetheart, we learned a version of it that we'd never heard before. So we'll start it out and then give you that version. Sweetheart, I don't love you anymore. Ever since I saw you kiss that boy next door, I can find another just as sweet as you. A sad song. Well, nowadays, you know, the rage is all these tall, skinny, slender supermodels, okay? Well, back in Tin Pan Alley in 1926, they liked them short. They liked them this short. 5'2", eyes are blue. Oh, what those two figures do. Has anybody seen my girl? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other beau. Has anybody seen my girl? Now if you run into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all these things, it's your life, it isn't her. Could she love, could she woo, could she coochie, coochie coo? Has anybody seen my girl? 2, 3, 5'2", eyes are blue. Oh, what those 2 feet can do. Has anybody seen my girl? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other beau. Has anybody seen my girl? Now if you run into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life it isn't her. Could she love, could she woo, could she coochie, coochie? Has anybody seen my girl? Well, don't send her over, because my wife's here and she might get jealous. Speaking of my wife, the first time I saw her, I laid eyes on her, I thought, boy, she looks sweet. Well, this is a song also that was written back in the time of Tin Pan Alley, but later on Glenn Miller and the Andrews Sisters popularized it. We think it's a lovely song, and well, let's do it, honey. Popular during World War II that didn't want his girlfriend to mess around while he was out fighting to keep America free. All right, this next song was written in 1925 by a gentleman who was born in New York City, and his father was a piano teacher. And yes, sir, that's my baby. That's my baby. No, sir, don't be maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, ma'am, we've decided. No, ma'am, we won't hide it. Yes, ma'am, you're invited now. By the way, guys know the words and you want to sing along, you go right ahead. Or if you knew how to do the Charleston, well, step right up and shake a leg. This music was written by a little skinny guy in 1929, go by the name of Fat Swaller. We remember fondly about the good old summertime. This song, you have to think to yourself and answer this question. All right? What is a Tootsie Wootsie? You just think about that. Tootsie Wootsie is a good thing. I think my wife would slap me if I called her a Tootsie Wootsie.
I don't think so.
What's that? Yeah, I'll let you do another song. Nobody play basketball when we do this one. guys know that I'm a physician here in town, and I've got a lot of older patients, and this gentleman kept coming to me complaining about old age and his arthritis. And then he'd come and complain about old age and his back. And then he'd come and complain about old age and other kinds of problems. And finally, I just put my arm around him and said, yep, old age, it ain't gonna last very long. And I lost another patient. All right, well anyways, I had a girlfriend a long time ago, my first girlfriend. She dumped me. Can you believe that? She dumped me. So, here's a revenge song. You're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something nobody else has got. Oh, you made me spend all my money, like call me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, honey, I'm true with you, just because. Bye-bye, just because you dumped me. All right, well anyways, when I was dating my wife, I was a young man, and her father was quite worried, He was wondering if I had enough to support his daughter, So he asked about my investments. I had none. He asked me about my real estate holdings. I had none. He asked me about a bank account. I had none. He says, well, what are you going to give her, a song and a dance? And I said, I can't give her anything but love. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I'm plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. You know that lucky day, you know darn well, baby. I can't give you anything but love. Macaronial bliss ever since. Well, Irving Berlin was quite a songwriter. He came to this country from Russia, where his family was persecuted, and he wrote a lot of love songs about America because he really loved his country. But apparently he also loved his wife, because he wrote a beautiful love song to his wife. Isn't that a beautiful love song? 1925, Irving Berlin, right out of Tin Pan Alley. Well, this next song was written by Percy Weinrich, and he was from Joplin, Missouri. So, of course, when he went to Tin Pan Alley, the city folks called him the Joplin Kid. We'll do that twice. they said, what's the idea of singing a sailboat song in the winter? I said, that was not a sailboat song. That there was an ice boat song. So we could get away with it. Well, Scott Joplin in 1902 wrote a whole lot of rags, and rag songs back then were just very, very popular for dancing. The Charleston and the other songs. And this, the first time most folks heard this song, The Entertainer, was in 1973 in a movie called The Sting. And it goes like this. It's important to give a sermon. Since it's not Sunday and we're not in church and I'm not a minister, but this is a sermon, right? We got it right out of the Ten Commandments. It's true when you say, I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Sure it's true when you say, I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you'll say that it's a sin to tell a lie. Amen. All right, well, there was a fella, this is kind of a sermon song. It's about a fella that had a crush on a girl and didn't know what to do. He was scared, so he figured whiskey, alcohol would make him brave. So this is about old Casey and his girlfriend. So loaded it nearly exploded. That poor Roger shook with alarm. He'd nearly the girl with the strawberry curl, and the band played on. Three. The floor with the girl he adored, and the band played on. But his brain was so loaded it nearly exploded. That poor girl just shook with alarm. He'd nearly the girl with the strawberry curl, and the band played. Well, last we figured out what happened to poor Casey. We asked, he said, yeah, he passed out in the corner. So that's our lesson. All right, let's do, this song was made famous by Connie Francis in 1958. It was actually written 30 years before then in Tin Pan Alley. It's Carolina Moon. appreciated being able to join you here at this concert, and again, we thank Somerset Community TV 11 for broadcasting this. And speaking of TV, back when we were youngsters, and maybe some of you were youngsters too, what night of the week was that?
Sunday.
Sunday night. If we were lucky, we could stay up and watch Walt Disney on black and white TV. Yes, sir. And at the end of the show, old Jiminy Cricket, he would sing this song. It goes like this. Thank you very much, everybody, and don't forget to tune in to Somerset Community TV 11. And hardworking Hunter and John are producing all these. So good night and thank you.